Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Some more Torna the Golden Country. Let's go ahead and continue while I open up a soda. So we might be going to the end. I don't know how much is left, but it sounds like we don't have that much left to go. Howdy, Tom Brown. How's it going? Alright, so first of all, on the map, we do have some quests that we can trigger. So we might as well go start doing that. Whee! Alright, Apprentice Glassmaker, Charlotte. Howdy, X-Gemini and Mad Martin. Triggers alt quests. Oh, that's nothing but ham there.
Excuse me, have any of you had occasion to visit Torgoth recently? It's just that my instructor left for Torgoth and I haven't heard back from him since. Oh dear, how long has it been since he left? Weeks now. He told me it was becoming more and more likely that Torna would come under attack. He said he wanted to visit his hometown before the Aegis came and destroyed us all.
Can you tell us his name?
Yes, of course, it's Terra's. He's in his 40s and he's a bit of a cautious character. He likes his daily walks in the countryside. Oh, and he's got a real passion for glasswork. I can tell that he's very important to you. We'll start searching for him right away, don't you worry. You will?
Just you know, go to another entire continent. It's just a bunch of frickin' fetch quests to Honey Baked Ham Company. I mean, they do have really good ham. One of my viewers did get me a gift certificate for the Honey Baked Ham store a little while ago, and boy was it delicious, and boy did my entire family appreciate that. The Torna female NPC outfits are adorable. Yeah, they are. I think they're basically the same as the ones in I'm blanking, the Big Turtle. Blanking on the name of the country right now. Although they all have, like, face tattoos or makeup or something on. Howdy, Isovan, how's it going?
Absolutely, I know what it's like to have someone you care about on your mind. Of course, the person on my mind is dead now, just like your person is probably dead. We'll get Terra's back safe and sound, I promise.
Don't promise that! You don't know!
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry to trouble you. I can be such a worrier. I've been told he lives at the far end of Torgoth. If you find him, could you tell him his student Charlotte's worried about him?
Gameropolis, you believe is a giant turtle titan? Yeah, close enough, yeah.
Was it wise to tell her that, Laura? You know Torgoth's been, you know... I'm going to make a thorough search, and then tell her what we know. Whatever the truth may be.
He does take,
Ugh, we're such saps.
She did say that he likes frequent walks, so... That kind of tells me that he's probably survived. Genbu's the Titan, that's not the name of the country, though. I don't remember the name of the country. I'm blanking on that one. I mean, it's been a long time since I was there in game.
I'm getting some use out of these.
I don't actually remember. Like, it never really stuck in my head that much anyway. Well, let's go get you first. Nittle. Tantal, yeah. That's it. Oh, Prince Adam. Long have I longed for the chance to speak with you properly. Long have you longed, huh? I'm really sorry, but we're actually pretty busy, so... No, wait! Please wait! They just teleported. That's a bit rude, isn't it? I mean, I'm constantly going out of my mind with worry about you, Prince, and now this. And it's heartless is what it is. And after I've pledged the entirety of my heart and soul to you and Torna. Yeah, we got a fanboy, everyone. And another thing, I've been at your side since your royal childhood, and you've always been so, shall we say...
Cut to the chase already.
Right, yes, fine. Say what you wanted to say, then. Howdy, Clouth, how's it going? Huh? All right, indeed. The earlier attackers caused a lot of damage to the capital, and the rubble is still being removed. In particular, the residential and shopping wards are taking time to clear, but we're short-handed, so I...
Alright, I see the problem here. How about we help out, then?
God, would you really?
Yes, let's have the prince and the people who have done the most to save this country help move rubble. Rather than, oh, I don't know, go out and fight the bad guys. Or guy. You said you need hands, right? Well, the prince and the rest of us have some perfectly good ones right here. See, we took them off of people that we didn't like.
Holds up a severed hand. Moving rubble is just another way of trying to save the country.
Right, but that's for the peons to do, not the main characters like us.
She's right. I would like to do my part also. Well, thank you, kind sir. Huh? Aren't you the Ardanian? Shh, let's not tell the whole country about it, shall we?
With this many helpers, we should be done in no time. There's more than that number of people in town!
Quite, let's clean up the wreckage from the residential and shopping wards, and let's be quick about it. Oh my, oh my, oh my! Trail of Destruction. Received.
Let's see what we have here.
I mean, I know I'm the main character, but why I gotta do everything? Refined retiree. Hello, young lady. My name's Arb, and I'm a shipwright by trade, though currently in the midst of moving. Sorry to accost you, but do you know much about ships? My apprentice could use a hand with the one he's making now.
A ship, you say? I have to say I haven't a clue, but we'd love to help if we could.
You, as much a lifesaver as people say, then. But tell me, what do you expect from the future?
A long life. Huh? I haven't really given it much thought. Why do you ask?
Because a person's destiny can change depending on what they choose to fixate on, what they choose to value.
I'm not really sure where you're going with this.
You're suggesting that our compulsions may do more than bring us happiness or prosperity? If one were to be fixated on a remote past which cannot be changed, what a sad life they would lead. Their sadness would only beget further sadness. What a curious mind you have, sir!
Where's this from all of a sudden? I thought your head was full of Hugo.
His Majesty is everything to me, but that's subtly different from a compulsion.
That's right, I'd call it devotion if I had to call it anything. I'd call it overbearing, but to each their own.
Friends, we're getting sidetracked. Yes, well, in any case, I'm very curious to see what fate has in store for you, young lady. I mean, I could go play the main game and see that you're going to die, but, you know, I don't have time for that. I'm an old man. As for my apprentice Aquin, he just returned to the residential district. Do pay him a visit if you're so inclined.
I think I literally just saw him as I was walking over here.
But in the midst of that, you mustn't forget whom you're helping, for what cause, and where it may lead you.
Hopefully to money!
Although I don't really need money in this game. Planning for the future. Received.
In troubled times, we help each other.
Alright, any other quests? Yes, there is. One more. Woman of Leisure.
Hello, sweet things. What can I do for you? I'll warn you now, I'm not exactly the most able-bodied person here. I am Ova. I run the accessory shop back in Formid Shopping Ward, though you might not know it. Ever since I've put my granddaughter in charge of the stall, I've become quite partial to my daily walks. The Outriders Forest Trail in particular is a lovely walk. There are moments when the sunlight dapples through the trees and I think to myself, "Pah, who needs Elysium?" Oh, it was idyllic, at least up until recently. These days, a forest is so littered with junk that you can't really appreciate its beauty anymore. At first, I tried to clean it up myself, so I did. But try as I might, the litter would not go away, piling up faster than I could get rid of it. At this rate, I thought to myself, I'll have to abandon my lovely walk and find somewhere else. Would you be a dear and help me clean the place up? You're sure to do a better job than I.
Oh my lord. Forest Trail Antics received.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
I am not so certain. Not so certain at all. Alright, well, let's go talk to that shipwright guy. Oh, that's where Onyx is. No, remove rubble.
Witness my
Super strength and
irresistible
focus.
force.
Laser focus.
Many hands make light work, right?
I mean, I guess. Yep. Remove rubble.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
Did he have super strength in the base game? I don't remember. Who are you? I don't have any appointments today.
Please do excuse us interrupting you unannounced. The thing is, we've heard you were making a ship and...
Yes, I'm right in the middle of doing some review work. No sleep, no rest. For all rest, for its people, for Torna. As you can see, I've not got enough people or materials, so it's all down to me working triple time. So what was I supposed to be doing just now?
Are you quite all right? You must be going mad from sleep deprivation. Here, why don't we help?
Are you serious? That'd be brilliant. In that case, could you get me a pane of glass and 10 lengths of lumber and find us a skipper? That'd probably do. Oh, Titan's Foot, I completely forgot about the paint delivery.
Wait up, hold on. We'll need more to go on.
And there he goes. Gone without a trace. Interesting lad, isn't he? Wears his heart on his sleeve and acts as quick as he thinks. I think it might be more that he's, just super duper tired.
Sure, he's a real peach. But you do realize that we've got no idea about what he actually needs from us, right?
Might it be an idea to visit Mr. Arb and hear some details from him? It'd be a shame to waste precious time seeking a helmsman with no concrete clues to go on. You spoke well, Aegeon. At times like these, it is good to rely on the expertise of others.
Having the master cover the incompetence of his apprentice makes sense. Let's do it.
You've got a real talent for wording things in the exact worst possible way, you know?
I just wonder why he's building that ship in such a hurry in the first place.
It's probably going to be necessary to rescue people. Alright, let's remove some rubble.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
Pew pew. Alright, what other rubble is there? There's some...
Witness my
Go ahead and stand on it and see what
Laser
happens
focus.
when it goes away. Oh, just reloads the map. Lame. clear that one. Do we have any others? Yes, there's some over here.
Witness my irresistible force.
Okay, all done. There might be some up in the courtyard here, though. I'm surprised this ramp didn't get destroyed. Oh, he did say just the, okay. No, we don't have to do any of the, stuff here. So I suppose that's good. So you've come back? Quinn is always been that way. Allow me to fill you in on the glass and wood. From the lumber, what we need is durability. 10 muscled branches from Gormott should do nicely for a start. Next, the glass panes. But the usual ones won't cut it, I'm afraid. We'll need some good reinforced glass for this. Unfortunately, you can't just pick those up around here. We'll need the help of a professional in this matter. As for the skipper, I've got an idea. A woman by the name of Maquila who lives in Gormott. Mention my name and she should hear you out. Well, does that all make sense? Hope it's not too much to ask. Alright, so we gotta go find the guy who is missing in Gormott then. Oh, is the wreckage all cleared out then? Thank you very much. With that done, we need only fix up the gardens and the capital will be back to its old glory. The tools and workers I have already assembled, so could you please give our head gardener the go-ahead? He's a man named Bry. He should be waiting in the gardens. Alrighty. Nope. There he is. Loyalist gardener.
Excuse me, are you Bry? Niddles asked us to come tell you to start repairs on the garden.
Sorry, we're closed for business. Go away.
Has something happened?
Yes, it has, and it's all because of my knucklehead son. Oh, God, what do I have to do now? He's meant to be bringing me sand, not loafing around somewhere.
Sand? So you sent your son to fetch sand, is that right?
Exactly, from Harad Hills. I've told him to be careful and plenty of times, too. I wonder what that oaf is doing.
Certainly sounds like he may have encountered trouble. We could look for him if you'd let us. Do you have any idea where your son might be?
Bring me 900 tons of sand. Sand! He just wants to put it in his pants. If I did, I wouldn't be having such a hard time. But there's a wooded area on the far side of the hills. Maybe he just got lost in there by mistake. If you happen to find him, could you drag him back here? We need that sand to get on with the work.
You live like right outside a desert. Why is this so hard? Also, why is it just like one guy? With those eyebrows, how does he even know his son's not there? Alright, let's go back to Gormott.
It's quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Alright. I was kind of expecting to have... oh, right, no. Because I have the wrong... I need to actually trigger the quest. Alright, let's see. There we go. Now. Yep. There we go.
Whoosh! Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Yep.
Oh no, this one says Terra's. Yeah, it must have been him. Must have been made by someone who knew him. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I had to make sure. One way or another, Charlotte will need some closure on this.
Could have told her this in the first place. I'm with you, Laura. I'd have done the same in your position. That's a sad thing about miracles. They rarely happen. Don't beat yourself up about it. I mean, it happened with Leo.
Minot's right. It wasn't your fault, Laura. You don't have to bear that burden. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys.
Do you think perhaps Terra's left something behind that we could take to Charlotte as a keepsake?
Like what? I can't see anything of worth left around here.
Charlotte says he was a cautious man, in which case it's plausible that he would have predicted the attack. We still don't know exactly why he came back here in the first place. I admit, I'm very curious.
Then I suggest we start by investigating the area around his lodgings.
How do we know which ones are his lodgings? Your Majesty, please watch your step. Time to exhume the body! Woohoo! I'll get the shovel! We might be able to get some goodies, or, you know, we might actually just fight a spirit.
I'm sure His Majesty doesn't require that much mollycoddling, Aegeon.
No, he does! He does!
Do you think he might have known Mother?
If he did, we owe him thanks. It must have been a hard life for her all alone here.
Yeah. If only we'd made it in time, we could have simply asked. Sleep tight, Terras. I pray you're in a better place now.
Okie dokie. Did we ever figure out who buried all of the peoples?
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine
Fresh
ally.
vegetables!
Aren't we
Impressive
I'm
impressive?
something of an
tree.
expert.
More like an impressive log.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
This is becoming addictive.
Alright, so down here somewhere. Oh, over here. Excavation! Let's get
Aren't
this
we
tree
I'm
first.
something of an expert.
There's muscle branches. We needed a whole bunch of those.
You're coming with me,
Something's
treasure.
buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Very nice.
Well, that's why I didn't tell you twice, Jin.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Terra's notes. And also his money!
Just a scrap of paper? Seriously?
There was also money.
It says Nox Promontory, and that's it. You could have at least signed it or something. How are we supposed to make sense of anything now? Hold on, I've seen this kind of writing before. It's been written with a glass pen. When this is dried, hidden colors will show themselves. You mean like a pen made of glass? I've never heard of such a thing.
One of Torna's finest inventions. It only caught on with enthusiasts, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. Well, I know one of those enthusiasts, then.
Indeed, but this means there's a good chance that this writing belongs to Terras himself.
And that would explain why Bridget knows. This Nox Promontory may be worth checking out, then. Okie dokie. Nox Promontory. Alright. Where is it? Oh. All the way over here. All right. Okie dokie. Howdy, Naruto. How's it going?
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Because we're going to Nox Promontory. Geez, Mithra, do you not pay attention? Kitty!
Aren't we intrepid?
Entomology level 3. Alright, let's go unlock that one.
Ah, the wisdom of age.
There we go. Collected things 50 times. Greed is, well, it's okay sometimes.
Aren't we intrepid?
Am I going in the right direction? Okay, I don't want to go down that way. I want to go over here. All right. Bypass that. That means I need to go up here. That's fine. You arrive when you arrive. And you know, if you don't arrive, then I kill you. Excuse me. Pretty wildflowers.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Alright, did open that one.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
I suppose it makes sense. I don't think we actually found anything up here before of a particular interest, so...
You're coming with me,
There we go.
treasure.
Something's buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Well, it's a good thing that Minoth never tells you twice, Jin.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Glassmaker's Toe. And monies.
Let's see, this is a technical manual on glasswork. It goes into great detail about the manufacturing process. There are all sorts of diagrams and annotations. Hold on, Terrace came all the way out here to bury this? Kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. That is very weird.
Well, maybe he buried it, or maybe he came here to dig it up. We don't know for certain.
Didn't Charlotte tell us that he was worried about there being an Aegis attack on Torna? This is just speculation, but maybe he left it here to spare his knowledge from destruction.
If you're right, then it's a terrible irony that he met his demise in Gormont.
How awful. Would have been wiser if he duplicated the book and left it in multiple places.
Think we should put it back then? It's probably best not to leave it in Torna. No, I think that this is something Charlotte needs to see. She should be the one to decide what to do with it.
Yay, let's take it back to Torna to get destroyed. I doubt there are any hidden goodies. There should be hidden goodies down here. There really should. But there's not gonna be. No. Alright. Back to Torna.
Quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Alright, Charlotte. I got a book for you.
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Have you had news from Torres? From Terra's? Now, Charlotte, I don't want you to be alarmed, but your teacher, he's really dead? And Torgoth destroyed? I can't believe it. I'm finally free! This isn't real. I mean, he was only just here.
He went to the farm upstate.
Why did it have to be him? And you're telling me this manual is the only thing that's left of him? Well, there was also a note and some money, but we took those. Charlotte, please. There was still so much I needed to learn from him. So much more I needed to know. Like how to be a real woman. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Well, it's all over now, isn't it? The trade, my livelihood, what's the point of anything anymore? That's not true. The only time that someone's truly gone is when you forget them. Just like I've forgotten my mother. As long as you cherish your memories of him, he'll live on in your heart. And yet I'll never see him again. You can see him again in your memories. No, but my memory doesn't work that way. I can't see images in my mind, only words. That's why I wanted you to have this. Keep it or throw it away, it's your choice, but at the very least, take it. Okay. I guess I'll have to use this instead of the Sears catalog. Oh, I'm so sorry. I really do need to get it together, don't I? As his student, I should be respecting his devotion to his trade.
Yeah, that's why he ran off to Torgoth.
Otherwise, I have a feeling he'll be telling me off from beyond the grave.
Community gained.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Apprentice glassmaker, Charlotte.
I'm still processing my teacher's death, but I'll try my best to make him proud, and you can take that to the bank.
Suddenly she's become the villain in a Steven Seagal movie. If you can remember which one, you're doing better than me.
Thank you all for being here for me.
Community level up. Level 4. Alright. Alright, Makwala. Okay, up there. No, we have another side quest around here, too, I noticed. Passing the torch. Completo.
Glad we were able to help out.
Hollow Charm, Movement Heal 2, Specials Level 1 plus 2, 2020 Gold, 3070 XP, 176 SP. With her deceased master's secrets of the craft in hand, Charlotte decides to honor his memory and stride into the future with her head held high. Her held head high.
Oh, it's you. Thank you for all your help earlier. Reinforced glass? Yeah, sure, I deal in that. Just give me a second. Right, there you go. Oh yeah, don't worry about the price. It's thanks to you that I can work my glass in peace now. It's the least I can do to thank you. You could come around again sometime and we could hang out? I mean, without all this business stuff?
Aww. Reinforced glass ×1. And got preparing for the worst. Planning for the future. Alright, so there was another quest that... Oh. Alright. Yes, there's another quest that has spawned. I figured we were going to be getting a quest from you eventually. Adam, get off the counter, jeez. Oh, come on, I'm begging you. Just a small taste of one of your culinary masterpieces is all I'm asking.
My dear Mr. Malton, you can keep begging till the Arden come home, but it's not going to change anything.
Actually, I helped the Arden come home. They're back?
Rats.
Ah, come on, lass. I told you why I'm here. I came all the bleeding way from Moordane to partake in your fine food. I can't possibly go home without sampling Torna's most closely guarded secret. I'm even risking my neck being here for Architect's sake. Go on, make an exception just this one time for me.
As I've mentioned numerous times, Mr. Malton, it simply can't be done. I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt, but what is it exactly that's stopping you? Oh, Laura, Prince Adam. It's because of my parents. I left them in Porton Village, and now they've passed on. I've been trying to get over the grief, but I just can't. I'm barely keeping it together as it is.
Oh, that's rough. My deepest condolences. Even so, you cannot continue to serve meals with such a subpar taste.
Subpar it may be, but tell me, Mr. Malton, how is it in relation to Ardanian cuisine?
All right, you win that one.
Is Ardanian cuisine really that bad, Hugo?
Well, it's an acquired taste. I would have to say I'm quite fond of our delicacies, but it seems that the public opinion differs.
I can't really stomach it, I'm afraid. I'd take Jin's cooking over it any day. Maybe even Mithra's.
Obviously. It is obvious, isn't it? Look, I know it sounds selfish of me to insist, but how long are you going to keep this up, eh? These customers are coming to you. They know how good you are, but look at what you're serving them. Everyone has to deal with hardships. You more than others, but a good chef prides themselves on their food.
Yes, but...
I've got it. I'll be your parent now. I know this might be hard on you, ma'am, but I may have a way to add a little zest to your cooking.
Zest?
Yes, lemon zest. You just, use a grater on the skin of a lemon. By way of a cooking contest. Cooking contest a la cuisine! Yes, give that man a medal. I'll happily front the reward money.
Doesn't that mean that I'll front the reward money?
Well, yes, of course. And I'm sure we can borrow the inn for an evening if we ask nicely. So it's to be an evening with Adam, is it? Well, let's not put that on the pamphlets. But moving on, Hugo and I could be the judges, and let's see. Sign me up too. I came here to sample food. This may turn out to be the perfect opportunity for me. Yes, but you're a nobody. Done.
But is there anyone who would even want to participate in a food contest in times as dangerous?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Don't let his looks fool you. Jin here happens to be a very talented cook. Me? Oh no, I'm...
Come on, Jin, help them out here.
Mithra's got to be involved in this too.
You'll be doing everyone a huge favor, and I really want to see you put your skills to the test.
Very well then. That's our Jin. Next, we'll have to ask around the capital to see who else might be interested in taking part. Will you be joining us, Ms. Sorrel?
I suppose. I am quite curious to see the extent of the Paragon of Torna's skills with the ladle and spatula.
Oh, he went to Spatula City. He has only the best spatulas.
This is getting rather exciting. Hey, hold up a sec.
Yes, Mithra?
Aren't we forgetting someone here?
Oh, you must mean a Geon. My parents have died. I'm sad. Who cares? Cook better. I'm kind of getting that feeling, huh, well, bunny? What a better way to say I love you than with the gift of a spatula. Exactly.
Hey, you're right. A Geon can make a mean fish pie. We'll have to see if we can get him on board and... Not him, me! You better watch out, Jin. 'Cause I'm gonna sneak up and steal that victory from right under your nose. Hey, watch it. You'll be laughing on the other side of your face. I'm serious, and I'll be bringing my A game.
And now we have some real challengers. Why don't we return to the inn and talk this through?
Fine by me.
This is shaping up to be even better than I'd imagined. Great Tornan cook-off received.
We can take care of it if you want.
Not yet. Oh no, I got too close. It looks as if we're almost ready to proceed with the evacuation. If it wasn't for all your support, we might never have been able to pull this off. I thank you in the name of Torna.
I don't know why you were thanking me. I'm a knight now, remember? And you know what else? I'm really starting to like this place. You get to see so many different walks of life here. It's a real melting pot.
I've noticed that. So many intertwining lives all together in one place.
Yeah, it's called a city, guys.
I felt the same about the cities of Moradane. There's much to like about their urban environs.
You're making me want to pay a visit now.
Then we can all go together. We'll finish off Malos and take Hugo back home personally. It really is, yes, yes. She really should get attached to this place.
Oh, yes, please.
We'll welcome you with open arms. The streets will be awash with cheer. That's what we call blood, by the way.
I'd appreciate it if we could skip any of the formal stuff. Hey, listen.
What, is Link around?
Do you think we'll even stand a chance against Malos?
We have another Aegis. Haven't a clue. His power seems so far off the charts I couldn't even guess.
He still has his limits, and besides, Adam's never been able to handle me as effectively as he can now.
That's right, Master Adam's more than prepared to take that creep down now. And we'll be right there to watch it happen, won't we, Mick? We've come this far, may as well go see it through.
Those lads.
You're not serious. Do you even know how dangerous it is to be even remotely near Malos? Just by tagging along with us, you're putting your lives on the line.
Oh, and I suppose we've been perfectly safe up till now, have we? We know what we're getting into, okay?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Mithra, drop it. Come on, let's head back to the inn. I want to get a good night's sleep before the decisive battle. Very wise. I really have to talk this through with Mikhail and Milton. Alright. More quests. Yep, I figured.
What luck, a group of youngsters. I was just looking for someone to run an errand for me. I like taking advantage of young people. I'm dying, you know. The doctor says the end is near. Oh, don't be sad. At my age, death is a peaceful prospect. I've seen so many of my friends off already, and now it's my turn. I can't wait! That's all there is to it. All souls will be saved in the end. That's what the teachings of the Praetor say, and that's what I believe, even though I know he's lying. Where was I? Ah, yes, one of my one regret is a promise I once made to a friend that I haven't kept. I promised to make a vase, but I don't have the materials for it. Would you know where to find them for me? Here's what I need. 2 sprigs of spiral mistletoe, 4 silver wing quartz, and 4 chunks of eternity loam. That's it. If you happen to find some on your travels and feel like sharing, I'd be most grateful.
Kind of uncomfortable with how some of the blades casually mention how their drivers handle them. Oh, Mithra likes being handled.
Oh, about that eternity loam. I seem to remember that you could harvest it in the Lofton Nature Preserve. These days it's very valuable, so I feel like maybe there isn't so much of it left. Still, it may be worth a look. No need to go out of your way to get it all, but like I said, I'd be grateful for any help you can offer. I reckon my friend's forgotten all about this, but a promise is a promise, and I want to keep it.
Unforgotten promise.
Let's see what we have here.
Do I have the stuff already? That's the question.
I think I've lived a good, useful life. My one regret is that vase I promised to make for an old friend and never did.
Okay. Apparently not, or I needed to go do something else with it. The Eternity Loam might be, like, actual quest material.
Aren't we intrepid?
Lord Adam! Lord Adam! Is that Brogan?
What's he doing here in the capital? Has he got business here?
Could be. I asked him to distribute some food supplies to the militia. He's probably here to pick them up.
True, Brogan was in charge of food rations, wasn't he? Which suits his interests just fine.
Hey, Brogan, good work there. Come to fetch those food supplies, have you? That's right. Look at all this. It's all rotted. It's enough to feed an army. In fact, it will. We won't have to worry about food shortages for a while anyway.
Now you just have to get it to Aletta.
Yes, about that. There's a problem. We got through the desert without much issue, but then we encountered a whole host of Tizza Parasects swarming all over the Brain Canyon. We ran as fast as our legs could carry us all the way here. But that's not going to fly on the return trip to Aletta. Because you'll be carrying a heavy cargo. Exactly. We were just discussing what to do about it when you walked by. Hold on, sorry. Just had to respond to a message. Impeccable timing, I have to say.
What are we talking about then? A little pest extermination?
That does seem like the obvious solution. Is everyone on board for this?
Do you even have to ask?
Right. I mean, asking is nice. Wait here, Brogan. We'll be back in a jiffy. Thank you all. The Jiffy Lube is down the street. And be careful. Further feeding issues.
We never turn a blind eye to people in need.
Oh, well, if it isn't Laura and Adam. Dareth, I didn't expect you to find you out here. What happened to guarding the garden? Oh, well, now, I took a nasty old hit in the attack the other day, and my legs aren't what they used to be. Long story short, I've been reassigned to Torna's wound. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that.
Are you okay? That must have been simply awful for you.
Don't go giving me those sad eyes, miss. It's not as bad as all that. I'll be right as rain with a bit of time. Sometimes get to catch up with Master Azurda, and he regales me with war stories, so it's not all bad.
Azurda has war stories?
He does. As you might imagine, what with him being 800 years old and all, he's seen a lot of stuff in his time. Like that story he told me the other day about that fabulous hoard of money.
Fabulous hoard of money?
Oh, well... That reminds me, Master Azurda said that if I saw you, I should send you to him. He should be in Torna's womb, if you want to pop along there. My legs need a bit of rest, so I'm going to head back to my post. Azurda SOS received.
We shall handle it.
Alright, any other side? Yeah, alright. Let's go right here.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Amateur flautist.
Friends would like to hear a fine performance of Rococo? What happy thing you say? Dream of Rococo is to be traveling minstrel plying sing-songy trade in towns and cities of Alrest. Rococo turned little green from jealousy when bards Leo and Nazarn came to town here. Wait, Rococo have it. Rococo perhaps able to team up with Leo and Nazarn. Probably good for career to make such connections. But Rococo shy like late blooming radish. Talk to a new person, flushes under fur and heart of fluttery. Not when blowing flute though. Rococo actually blossomed like hothouse flower under attention of everyone. Funny. So perhaps friends could act as middle pawn and speak to bards on behalf of Rococo? Tell them all about passion of Rococo and of blowing a flute. Much thank you.
The Bard Factor.
We never turn a blind eye to people in need.
Unless we don't like them. Alright. Any other quests? Yes.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Because there's a quest. Oh, great. There's an attack or something.
Kids, stay calm and just do what the grown-ups tell you. And grown-ups, let me think.
No, what's happening?
Oh, Prince Adam. There's a monster attack down at the harbor. It's pandemonium.
Oh, God, not those. No, I hate those. I count just 3 of them. Why would so few of them chance an attack on a settlement? Maybe the rest of their pack's somewhere else? We'd have a good chance of getting some reinforcements, though. How many able bodies have you got, Noel? No owl?
Most of them are already out on other duties, I'm afraid.
Okay, then I want everyone available to help with the evacuation. Leave the monsters up to us.
Okay, maybe I should stay here at the lookout. I'll be more use here, I reckon.
Okay, you can sit tight here then. But promise one thing to me. If it starts to look dicey, retreat. That's an order.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We're all clear then. We'll see you later, Noel. The Travails of War.
You scratch our backs, and we'll scratch yours.
Love how JRPGs never change. Final boss about to destroy the world. Plenty of time for mundane side quests. Exactly. He'll wait.
I think we've been spotted.
Oh no, we've been spotted. Whatever shall we do?
My friends, put your minds at ease.
My senses are heightened.
You read my mind.
How about this?
Say the word.
Let me magnify that for you. I'm really ablaze today.
Yeah, that was pretty decent.
Well,
Great.
Midnight Sun!
I'll give you a hand.
killed one of them before we could,
Their weak point.
How about this?
Leave it to me.
There we go.
Enemy.
Time is made up. Just look at the fact that just one day ago in the US we arbitrarily decided to just change what time it was.
That's the end of it.
Prince Adam, Laura. Your Majesty, that was incredible. I didn't doubt you for a moment. What power, such poise.
It was nothing special, really. Yeah, I mean, they were like only level 37. It was fine. You didn't come all the way over here just to say that, did you?
Right, yes. More trouble. The monsters are coming from the opposite side now.
So they did bring in reinforcements, just as I thought.
Friends of the ones we just took, maybe.
It's not the usual sort of monster we see around here either.
Not a local monster?
I've got a bad feeling about this. Still, we'd better head out there. Noel, I'll ask you to keep watch again. If you spot anything, let me know about it right away.
Yes, Your Majesty. I won't let you down.
And then he lets us down. Adam's devotee. Alright, so where are the monsters? Out there? Yep, looks like it. Stay back, lady.
Happy to oblige.
Never again. My friends, put your minds at ease. You saved me.
Spinning wheel.
God, shit. Whatever you said.
How about
I feel you. Do it my way.
read my mind? Adam, get back the phone.
Ready.
Got a topple.
Lightning
Won't let you down. Not bad.
I'll give you a hit.
1 minute. You're wide open. Got it. It's fair you will. Take cover. Thursday. Your way. Awesome.
Stay back.
Star Slate.
Right choice.
I hope I can complete Snowblade myself. Just trust your surround.
Ow, my head.
Best of luck.
Spirited indeed. Gunshot.
Take this. Try. I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you.
Great.
Midnight Sun.
Wow, I'm surprised I didn't kill him.
Got it. All right. If I must. Freaking Snowblade. I attack. You're wide open. Now, where were we?
Take this.
Dodge this.
Yeah. Lightning Buster. Take this.
Just dodge this.
You would think this would be a little annoying for this guy.
I'll give you a hand. Stay back. How about this?
I'm all set. Got it. Tuffy!
There we go. Yeah, they are quite cacophonous. Well, that's the last of them.
None of this makes any sense. What are Leftharian monsters doing here? It's like the whole ecosystem's gone all out of whack.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Not with an Aegis running riot. Monsters lose their home, so they fight for another's territory. Then that lot need new land. It's a vicious circle.
So Tornan monsters are losing their traditional habitats and flowing into Leftharia.
And they're displacing Leftharian monsters who wind up here. Perhaps then we should follow this disorder to its root in Leftharia.
I guess we aren't the only ones to lose our homes because of war.
Now each country will need to defend itself not only against Malus, but from displaced monsters too. We have even less time than I thought. Prince Adam, Laura! And yet more monsters have shown up, and they've gotten inside this time. Ah, give me a break. Can't be many of them left now. Let's give them the coup de grace.
Yeah, one more assault.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Oh no, we have been spotted.
Lucky break. Good idea. Whenever you're ready.
Put your minds at ease. Indeed.
To me.
Now that's what I do. Not bad. Now then. How about this? Try this on the side. Take this. I'll give you a hand. How about my sword? I'll bring the pain. Take this.
Bridget.
I stand ready.
Hero blade.
Sharp and ready.
Got it.
Take this. Will of the wind.
Snow blast.
Ray of thunder. I'll give you a hand. Dragon. Elemental attack. Try this on your Take this. How about this?
Let's just chain attack it. See if we can overkill it. Oh yeah, we're gonna overkill it.
Haze, deal with it.
Any last words? Enough. Down.
Yep, there we go. Overkill. A couple people need some overkill thingies,
This is
so.
the part I like most.
Alright. See which one you, sorry. Out. Yep, I figured.
Enemy down.
No elemental first. That's fine.
Done.
No
We all
serious
dance to
injuries.
the same, don't we?
Prince Adam, Emperor Hugo, we are so very sorry to have beleaguered you with such trouble. I assure you it won't happen again.
Don't stand on ceremony so much, Kalina. Anyhow, the damage doesn't seem to be too great. Just about a dozen people dead, that's all. Right, Hugo? It is so. The Warren offices were ably defended despite our numbers. There were a few breaches, mind. It's all right. The important thing is that you and Kalina are alive and well. It's okay that everyone else died. You did a great job, and you're both still in one piece. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Your Majesty.
Why is she wearing that mask, anyway? It means a lot to me, Your Majesty. If only I had your wisdom and bravery. Then maybe I'd be able to do a bit more to help my prince and my people. No, don't do yourself down. You are brave.
Noel's right, Your Majesty. He hasn't a hope of holding a candle to your qualities.
Thanks, Kalina. Really nicely put, that is. But anyway, I felt like I witnessed true heroes in action today. Well, you did. Me, specifically. Me, not the characters. Me. Keep that up and Malice doesn't have a chance.
We aren't as powerful as you, Prince Adam, but when the time comes, we'll give everything we've got.
That's right. We believe in you, Prince Adam. You're the one who can create a peaceful future for us. I really appreciate that. I promise to do everything I can to make that future a reality. Community gained.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Adam's devotee. Noel. We believe in the future you stand for, Prince Adam. Everyone, I know me and Kalina don't add up to much, but our devotion to you is second to none. I don't know, if it was second to none, you would have joined my community a lot earlier. Militia servicewoman, Kalina.
Noel and I aren't all that yet, but we do what we can for the glory of the militia. So, you go and turn that Malice into mincemeat for us, yeah? I'm kinda hungry.
Alright. 3 more people in Gormott. No more quests here, just advancement of stuff. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So unless some of them bring in multiple people, not enough. But they might bring in multiple people. We'll see. Cares hang heavy on your face, Prince. Well, I'm pleased that they trust me, but from time to time I wonder if they're wise to do so. I don't know if I can live up to this ideal that everyone has of me. I'm only human, not a god. I come up against my limits every single day. Mortal men are, and not divine, but set apart by blood and nobility. Prince Adam, you should hold up your head with pride before the people, resolute and unbowed. Such is the burden of one who leads his people. A heavy burden indeed. But that's the way it is. Yeah, not many people realize it. It's tough to be a royal. It's about the biggest responsibility you can shoulder.
But at least you don't have to bear it alone. Some things will always be difficult, but whatever's heavy can be made lighter with friends to help carry it.
Wise words, Laura. I knew you'd say something like that.
Oh, Lady Laura, I just love those nuggets of wisdom. I agree, nothing is easy in life, but still we strive ever onwards, aiding one another in whatever way we can.
To be the hands of His Majesty, to share in both his joys and sorrows, that is the foundation of our honor. My most loyal subjects.
This whole driver and blade thing, we're almost like one person in two bodies, don't you think? So you just need to let me take a little of that burden sometimes, no?
Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong? Stop bottling it up, Adam.
You guys, I'm just realizing what a lucky man I am to have such friends. Just like how lucky I am to have such wonderful viewers like all of you. I mean the characters in the game, not you guys watching. Thank you all. Because they're watching me through the TV. The travails of war complete.
I'm glad to have been of service.
Eternity Perfume recipe, Uralite chip, ice headband, 2970 gold, 5030 XP, 255 SP. You defeated the invading Leftharian monsters, and the Resistance Camp can return to their daily routine. All praise our great Lord Adam. Hip hip hooray! Whispers to Ald, it's like we're sharing the same body, winky face. Alright, get your tentacles out of my brain, Mad Martin. It's not for you. Not allowed in there.
Let's use it wisely.
Alright, let's see. Succeed in a button challenge during a battle. I still have a lot more to do there. Make every item that Jin can craft. Meet characters from the community list. There's 2 left that we have not met. Perform a driver combo. Deal a certain amount of total damage. Finish an enemy. Defeat a Groll Plambus at Cooley Lake in Gormott. Regus Moramora. I should probably go find these Barangyanas.
Make sure you use it for all it's worth.
What if it's worth nothing? Reached max affinity 20 times. Recharges art or special used by 60% upon landing a critical hit. Alright. Not bad. 50 out of 88 on gain community. Alright, no one else. Alright, so let's see. Next quest. Guess we should go check the rare sense of justice. Just to see if we've gotten to where we need.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
By the by, in course of investigation, etc., etc. Okay. Alright, that might be the last person that we can gain then. Howdy, Terminal. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping I can get most of it before I go take on... what's-his-face? Is the person up here, or is the person back down at the camp? One of these advances, one of the...
so different.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Okay, they're down at the, they're down here.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
There they are. Titan ship helmswoman. Ah, okay.
You're looking for a skipper, and you're serious about it? Oh, but my services don't come cheap, darlings. Let's see now. My rates are, how's 200,000 G sound?
Let's mention Arb's name.
Oh, you're friends with the old fart? Well, why didn't you say so sooner, darlings? If you need a skipper, I'll be there. I can't very well refuse if he's asking. I'm sure he's got reasons to, and so on. What? Money? Nah, forget about it. I'm not so far gone that I can't do a friend a favor, so where do I go? Yanchik Harbor? Yep, got it. By the by, do you need me to go in all sneaky-like? Is someone after you? Oh, you're not really involved? Cool, no necessary precautions then. Huh? Oh, don't mind me, darlings. Let's just meet in Yanchik Harbor, toodle pip and all that.
Toodle pip and all that.
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
All right, remind me
It's
why
just
we're
because
here
the
again?
textures hadn't loaded in. Jeez, Adam, you should be aware of that by now. All right, planning for the future.
Really?
I only have 9 muscle brain. Okay, fine. Back to Gormont. How did I only have 9 muscle branches? I guess maybe I was
And a
using a
jump
lot
later.
in some
Even
things.
on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
I don't know.
Aren't we intrepid?
I mean, most of the rare blades don't have a whole lot of story to
Aren't
them,
we intrepid?
Nature makes a
so
fine
I'm not
ally.
surprised that we're not running into them. My issue is more that it doesn't feel like we're in a war.
This is becoming addictive. Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
I think it's a side effect of the DLC originally being a chapter in the base game. What, the fact that it
This
doesn't
is
feel like a
becoming
war?
addictive.
Something of an expert.
Alright, there we go. We got enough muscle branches now. Like, Temperantia. It has a Aegis's scar, one of the big you know, one of the craters like over here. So obviously the Aegis did something there. There were those giant titans that were unearthed. And like that titan has been completely annihilated. There was a kingdom there. But we're getting no mention of it at all? I mean, but even without the fetch quests, it hasn't felt like, and it feels like our characters have only known each other for a couple days, not long enough for, like, the way Mithra was talking about some of them, and stuff like, it doesn't feel like we're having enough of the contact the way that it was described. That's what war is really like, a bunch of goofy folks just asking for fetching fun cooking ingredients, guards asking to turn lights back on, etc. Well, even like, I get the condensation. Like, I get condensing it. It is just a DLC. It's not a full game. But there hasn't even been mention of Temperantia. Like, maybe that's who the Kawaiians are? I don't know. I mean, like, we're hearing about them, and I don't recall hearing them in the main game at all. So I have no understanding of how they're connected and stuff like that. I feel like there should be more comments about battles fought. You know, like, even if we're just running around doing these side quests, there should still be people talking about battles that were fought, you know, where the fighting is and who's fighting. Like, because right now, like, there's a war going on. There was some fights with the Kawaiians, okay, but I don't understand who they are, why anyone is fighting them. Are they on Malos's side? I don't know. It seems like Malos is his own army here, with him and his gargoyles. And it's just like, it's not connecting up enough, I feel like. It feels more like a random side story, a Gaiden, that just happens to take place in the same world rather than a prequel. Oh, you brought the materials. Quick work. Helps a lot. Thanks. So that just leaves the helmsman, huh? You got one of those as well? She's waiting in Yanchik Harbor? You should have said so sooner. I could have been halfway there by now. Wait, do I have to go to Yanchik Harbor now? I do. Right, but it doesn't even feel like it would fit in as a chapter there.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
It was just supposed to give you insight into Jin and Laura before falling into Moritha. I mean, it does a bit, but I don't know. It just it like, again, from the gameplay part of it, I'm fine with. Doing the side quests, fine with it. It's everything that's going on in the background doesn't feel like it fits with what we'd previously been told was going on at this time. It just doesn't feel like there's a big war. It just feels like there's a bad guy running around occasionally blowing stuff up. Oh, and then there's something about the Kawaiians, but we don't know who they are. Would you look at that? Thanks to your help, we've got ourselves a ship. Seal and Mortar has subscribed to Tier 1 for 84 months. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that.
Wow, no kidding. She's a beauty.
Like she's a tube song? Of course she is. Made her myself, I did. Though there's still a few bits I'd like to polish up, seeing as how I made her in a bit of a hurry.
Well, now, she's much grander than I'd expected. Oh, there's Ms. Makula. Allow me to introduce you. This is your new helmsman, Ms.
What? You helmswoman?
Hey there, Sonny boy. Still skint as a badger, I see. You know each other?
Know each other? She used to sponge off my master's charity once upon a time. Since then, we keep meeting. But anyhow, she's a great smuggler. She'll get anything anywhere, though obviously for a considerable fee.
Mind not painting me like I'm some miserly gold digger, dear? Your master asked me to work with you, so be civil. And so to business. What are we to be smuggling today? Weapons? Bullion? I got a policy against carrying monsters, just so you're aware. They just make so much racket.
Stop being daft. It's people, okay? Oh boy, people smuggling. How are things going? Things are going okay. Just ranting a little bit about the background of the side quest. Or the DLC. The fighting's reached our shore, so I want to be ready to help evacuate the townsfolk when the time comes.
They can't even get over here.
Obviously, this one boat isn't enough. But even one's a start. I'll try to make more later as well.
So you'll run like a scared rat and leave Torna to sink?
You don't get it. So long as Torna survive, wherever they settle again will be home enough.
Okay then. So what we're actually smuggling is a nation? Really now, sonny boy? Ah, you know what? I like the cut of your jib. Very good. I'll pitch in with your venture. Right then, let's see what we're working with. Oh my god, it's crap! I see. So Aquin's been building boats to help his countrymen.
Don't give me too much credit. I just want to do whatever I can, that's all. The way I see it, there's only so much leaders can do in a crisis. If we wait for them to act, help might come too late.
It's a little too relevant, sir. I think you're too humble. Not many people would take it upon themselves to put a plan like this into action.
Well, gosh, thanks. I think the key thing is that you can't wait for a perfect solution. Or you might end up waiting forever.
I cannot tell if he's a visionary or simply somewhat deluded.
I just think if you keep at it, then eventually you'll get there. You just have to believe in yourself.
So it's all about the self-confidence, huh?
Community gained.
I do only what His Majesty asks of me.
Harried shipwright, Aquin. My Titan ship is complete, and it's all thanks to you. Now, if the unthinkable happens... The unsinkable unthinkable? I'll ferry Oresco's people out of Torna into safety. Count on it.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
Titan ship helmswoman, Makula.
Well, sonny boy, sure made something of himself. Building boats to help folks and such reminds me of his old master. Ticks all my boxes, he does.
Howdy, Mr. Wolverine. How's it going? All right.
Oh, check it out, Mick. He really made a brand new boat. Aren't you glad we came? That wasn't an answer, Mick. Why do you never talk to me anymore? It's like you hate me.
You having fun up there, Bridget? Alright, let's see. Forest Trail Antics. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Alright. Energy Stir Fry. Let's go ahead and do this one. Not Gormott.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose too. I had some pastries, and I thought I had one left, and I was going to have it right before the stream, and I went to look where I'd left it, and it was gone because I'd already eaten it. And I was sad. Litter! What kind of litter? That's just like bags of stuff.
Here it is. Let's clean up this mess.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Clean up this litter of flowers as well. More bags of junk. Yes, yes, you ate that pastry. You definitely didn't come steal it. Well, no, because once I looked, I was like, oh, yeah, I did eat it. I remember now. So I know it wasn't you.
I'm something of an expert.
All right. Oh, something's going to happen, I bet. Oh, all right. Just talking to Jin rather than monsters attacking. Can I talk to you all for a moment?
What's on your mind, Jin?
Don't you think it's strange? Forest may be close to the road, but even so, there shouldn't be this much trash lying around.
It's just some people partying. Maybe some passersby were attacked by monsters and had to dump their stuff.
I don't think that's very likely. The gate guards would have noticed. Why didn't they notice the litter? And if it was stuff and not litter, then, you know, if that had happened, then it would be stuff and not litter.
But why would someone come all the way out here just to get rid of this stuff?
What kind of stuff is it? There may not have been a reason.
Come again?
What I mean is, I think they simply threw it away for the sake of throwing it away.
Sorry, I'm still not getting you here.
He's saying that somebody has simply been pulling a prank.
A prank? But who'd do something like that?
We're going to need more clues. We want to assemble a picture of the perpetrator, it seems.
Yeah. What in the... Guys, look!
There's more than before. Oh my god, it's duplicating! I think it's clear now that someone's doing this intentionally.
First of all, let's go and pick up the rest of the litter.
So much of the music in this DLC reminds me of Mobile Suit Gundam. Well, like specifically Zeta Gundam music. Let's get scooping! Because it's not just litter, it's also poop. Scooping the pooping.
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
The horns and jazzy vibes? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would be nice if we get some information about what exactly is in it. Like, who's carrying it right now?
Huh? Who's there?
Ruru.
Hehehe. Friends did well to sniff us out.
Are you the ones who've been littering the forest?
That right. And may Ruru say, very well done. It takes person of many wiles to disarm all traps of Four Muskerpon. But now we sorry to say that you met your match. Ruru 1000% certain that friends will fail.
Four Muskerpon? I've never heard of you.
Prick up ears and listen well, friends. We only make time for one extended introduction. Ruru! Kacha Kacha! Yoku Yoku! Komemi!
One of you doesn't sound like the others.
Though not of same blood, we share of same goal. We sink or swim in same boat as one whole.
You want a game that is 100% Nopon?
We brothers in arms, born under same star. Do not hear of name is thing quite bizarre. For Muskerpon. Noponic 9, -5. Yoku Yoku and friends. Meh, that right.
One of you does not match the others.
You're all saying different things.
Meh, we agreed yesterday would go with Noponic 9, -5. But it flows so badly. Cannot just tack on -5 at end. What problem with 4 Muskerpon? Meh. Why so many dumb names? A clear Yoku Yoku and friends is superior choice.
Excuse me, whatever your name is, can we talk for a second?
No, busy must decide. Meh.
Why exactly are you strewing litter around everywhere? Because I think you should know that a sweet old lady asked us to clean it up for her so she can enjoy her walk. Could you please just stop this and go somewhere else? Like, to hell?
Meh, Granny Otha is upset with us.
Granny, you know her?
Be sorry. We'll try to behave in future, meh.
Oh, right. Well, I'm glad you understand. That was surprisingly easy.
As if. You thought we pack up and leave? Think again. Muskerpon, to me. We retreat for now, but we be back soon. Big bro always know what to do. Running away is also kind of victory.
I agree.
Live to fight another day.
Hey! Those little nippers?
I think it's safe to let them go.
We've already singled them out.
We need only identify them one by one, and this matter will be resolved. Looks like they ran towards the capital.
Alright, then we'll ferret them out one at a time. Like Hugo said, we'd better go and tell Otha about this.
Sometimes my ad-libs make you check the text on screen. Oh, yeah. You really do love the Nopon? They're great. Alright, so I think I know where they are. Yeah. Oh, Head Muskerpon, Ruru.
Meh, you found Ruru? Sorry, Brother Pon. Please not to let sacrifice of Ruru be in vain.
Oh, I see what's going on here. You're trying to make yourself sound like you're the good guys. But a crime's a crime, and you can't just pretend it's not. Littering is not cool on any level.
This is becoming addictive.
I'm something of an expert.
About the Nopon are never explained. They're just magically here after Klaus did his thing. Now, one of them's in the water. I'll go find him eventually. Oh, or we can do this. Fancy ditching your old mate just 'cause you get a girlfriend. Pretty lame if you ask me. Oh, it's you lot. You helped me out before with that Leo business, didn't you? What's that? There's someone wants to join our posse and it's a young lady? Maybe life's just about to start for old Azarn. I mean, I'd better ask a few questions to make sure. I don't want to rush in like you know who. I'm going to need to apply a little test, just for my peace of mind, you see? Nothing too difficult, just a few questions. Just want to find out a little bit about her passion for the bard's life. Not everyone's built for it, you know. The answers to these questions will let me know if she's serious or just one of these fly-by-night dilettantes. Okay, brace yourself. Does she have any special skills? Plays excellent flute. Flute, eh? Actually, I think the delicate timbre of the flute would be a pretty good compliment to my stuff. Okay, next question. Is she a wallflower or a limelight hog? Usually shy, but a confident performer. Ah, it sounds like a contradiction, but a lot of performers are like that. Excuse me, old lady. I'm the same sort. Usually I'm reserved, but when I have an audience, I open right up. Okay, next, how about this? How does she feel about Torna? Doesn't like leaving the house. She's keen to visit far-off towns. I don't actually know. Let's go for this one, though. Okay, I see. From what you've told me, she sounds like she'd make a cracking bard. Should be a fine replacement for that turncoat Leo. Even better, maybe. Well, let her know the good news. From this day forth, she's my new buddy. Never had a girl in the group before, so it'll make our lives rosier.
Aren't we intrepid?
I know the drill.
I see you there. I see you there. Aha, gotcha. Gotcha. Been found out? It's okay, we'll come quietly. Can boil kacha in pot, roast on skewer, kacha and not complain.
We'd never do anything like that. We just want you to apologize for what you did. You could do that, can't you?
Kacha can't.
This is becoming addictive.
Can't hide from me. I mean, we already cleaned up the mess I made. Oh. Trixie no pawn? Really thought one of them was going to be in the water.
I am grateful to greet another day.
So, what's on today's schedule?
Welcome, friends. How many? Meh. Oh no. Game of Komemi is up.
Well, it's admirable that you're working so diligently, but first things first, you should really go and apologize to the lady.
Alright, let's go get the other one.
Really? Azarn want to partner up with Rococo? Oh, because of this, career prospects of Rococo are much improved. Now Rococo can huff and puff flute in many far-off towns and other exotic locations. Thanks you.
Community gained.
Thank you.
Amateur flautist Rococo.
Big thank you for talking to a musician friend on behalf of Rococo. Rococo now on fast track to become famous bard. Please come see Rococo perform.
Mint the Rococo flautist.
Mission accomplished then.
Alright, a breakstone, 2050 gold, a 2140 XP, 99 SP. You were able to communicate Rococo's feelings and her devotion to her art. As a result, Azarn intends to welcome her with open arms. I wish we could go see the... well, actually, we might be able to. Alright, so we got 3 of them there. Let's see if there is something that happens.
Did friends not mention Rococo was no pawn? Rococo here, Azarn was not happy about that. Meh, Rococo is lady and perfectly capable one too, so why Azarn care? But Rococo make beautiful sound huffing and puffing on flute. Even Azarn appreciate that. Azarn has closed mind but very serious about music and technique. Good partner for Rococo. Rococo will study hard and become a great minstrel one day. Show Azarn what Rococo is made of.
Ah, so unfair! I really thought my life was about to start, but she was just a no-pawn! What? Isn't she cute, you say? Well, yeah, sure, she's cute, but that's not the kind of cute that makes me get out of bed in the morning! You never said what species the girl in question belonged to? Well, yeah, okay, I guess all you said was that there was a young lady who wants to join her posse. Oh, Architect, I'm sorry. It seems I rushed to conclusions and got myself too excited. Guess I was so keen to move on from Leo and that I let my imagination run away with me. Well, whatever. Rococo's flute playing and it really is top-notch, so we're back in the barding business for the long haul. I mean, you can fall in love with a no-pawn. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't ask me what the kids would be like, but...
Boop! Meh? Was sure this place was so secret, friends not find in a million years.
So this is where you were hiding. Now stop this nonsense and go and apologize to the lady.
Whee! Goodness, so you whippersnappers were behind the littering, were you? I had such a lovely time talking to you all back when I ran the shop.
See, guys, there was never any need for you to run away. She wasn't going to grow fangs and gobble you up or anything.
Grow fangs, eat Ruru up. Old woman Nofa can do that? Meh. Kacha is not good to eat. It is full of additives and flavorings.
Additives and flavorings.
Wait, that not what kacha mean? Made me too gummy anyway. I would not be able to chew.
Gummy.
I said she won't eat you.
Now let's all calm down here for a second.
Let's ask Ofa. Maybe she does want to eat them.
I take it you had a good reason to do what you did. You were probably only scattering litter on the days that Ms. Ofa had her walk, weren't you?
Wait, really?
It's 'cause we were feeling lonely. Kacha, please to shut mouth trap. Old lady always nice to us every time we visit shop. Always had friendliest conversations. Why, so much fun and plenty of free time for Muskerpon. Made point of visiting every day. But then all that changed. After Ms. Ofa leaves stall, was always on her own by self. Was taking walks to forest, looking up at sky. So Muskerpon had only one option.
You wanted to give her some company. But you were too embarrassed to show it, so you hid and played pranks on her instead.
No, that all wrong. We do it to be mean to her. Make life difficult for her.
Sure you did. All right, now I understand everything.
Oh, you silly billies.
Just confirmed something you were curious about. The Marco trick for Suikoden 1 no longer works in the remaster. Which one is that again?
I appreciate the sentiment, but you're forgetting one very important thing. What we forget? I go on my walks through the forest because I enjoy having a bit of peace and quiet. I wasn't at all lonely. Not lonely? But we not there. Then Ruru will stop littering now. Whole plan was maybe big mistake in first place. From now on, 4 Muskerpon aim to have new mission. We'll have to shake Brainbox, but we'll find special something only Muskerpon can do. And when that done, no guarantees, but might even bother to drop by from time to time and say hello. Is that so? Well, I do look forward to seeing you all again.
The shell game. Got it.
Yay, Kacha, very glad. It's difficult for Brother Ruru to speak honest, but he not mean bad. Meh, happy ending for all. 3 cheers for 4 Muskerpon. Hey, shut traps, all of you. You've been through a lot for this old woman. Now I can enjoy my walks with a peaceful mind. Thank you sincerely.
You're very welcome, ma'am. Now, boys, no falling out, do you hear?
Community gained.
You have our gratitude.
Woman of Leisure, Ofa.
Thank you for the help. The forest trail is my favorite ambling spot. I know the kids aren't the bad sort, but I do worry a bit. Hope you can look out for them.
I mean, the 4 Muskerpawn are still there, and they didn't join us. Crush you! So there's gonna be something else we gotta do with him later.
Mission accomplished, then.
4 Nopon siblings who were the culprits only littered to alleviate Ms. Ofa's perceived loneliness. You trust they learned their lesson? Maybe? 1650 gold, and 1980 XP, 122 SP, energy stir fry, swift evasion 2. I'm very Aldi. The Aldiest, in fact. Wait, what do I need? Oh. Alright, Arb. Let's go talk to you so that this one will actually be complete. Completo. It looks like everything worked out quite well, I see. Well, young lady, how about you? Do you know yet what you want to accomplish?
No, I don't quite yet, but I know I'll be thinking about it. Up until now, I was focused on survival. That didn't leave much time for setting goals and personal objectives.
I see. Well, there's no shame in that. Whichever way the world turns, I hope you'll always stay true to yourself. One must be strong, yet supple. And boy, do you look supple. I mean, that phrasing, it could apply to water, no? It bends around objects, yet does not break. Well, that's because it's liquid. It breaks if it's ice. What are you, an idiot? Truly, yours is a most interesting mind. I do wish we could make time to talk at our leisure. I mustn't. I have my... Don't fidget so, Gian. You're not a mere instrument for responding to my orders and demands. You could do as you please. So, I can join the ballet then? Exactly, Aegeon. His Majesty can perfectly well make do with just me for a time. So, Aegeon, was it? Is it perhaps that you don't believe we could become fast friends? Not at all. Let us retire now, for there is much to speak of, kind sir. Community gained.
Well done, us.
Refined retiree arm. I never thought I'd make a new friend at my age. I should have had more faith. But first things first, I think I'll go help my oaf apprentice with his boat. Alrighty. There's that. Planning for the future. Complete.
One less problem in the world.
3860 gold, 3850 XP, 195 SP, a Scarlet Rocket, Lodronite chip, Arts Heal 3. Aquin finished his ship and is ready to help evacuate Tornans when the time comes. Help with this work seems to have given Laura a lot to think about. Gargoyle attack left the capital in ruins. Let's see. Saria Woodland and Torna for Signs of Bryce's son. Alright. That down here. Or is that... Well, we have a new quest over there.
It was a nice change in pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
You again.
Geo! Yo, it's you guys. You're really making a name for yourselves lately. I heard about the evacuation ship you helped put together. People can't seem to stop talking about it.
I hope they're saying good things, though I suspect the truth is a little more complicated than that.
You're a sharp one. Of course, there are lots of folks who are real grateful to you. People like being prepared for an emergency.
Yeah, that's why I have an evacuation rocket in the backyard. So I can get off this damn planet if everything goes to hell. I'm not taking any of you with me, though.
But there are plenty of people who can't or won't leave the city. Something should be done to help them.
No should. Something will be done.
Morimo is chairman of commerce here. Role include obligation to make sure all folk able to live restful, peaceful lives. To that end, Morimo have a wonderful idea. Only had to skip 5 meetings to come up with idea. What we need is impregnable shelter.
I'm not so sure you should be skipping all those meetings.
Morimo will read minutes of meetings later, or not. Anyway, that not current action point. I certainly like the idea of building an emergency shelter in the middle of town. Seems like you lot could help. First thing we need for shelter is help of builder. Maybe ask Wayton.
Wait, the name is familiar.
Isn't he Lita's father? Remember how her blade named the way tree in honor of him?
You know Lita? I should have guessed. You got the right Wayton. At any rate, he's one of the district's foremost artisans, but he's tricky. No worry, Morimo and Wayton are talky stroll buddies. He definitely lend hand to endeavor.
Okay then, we'll go and talk to Wayton, I guess.
Safety measures.
I hope we'll be able to help.
That's true, Mad Martin. I will, because I do need something to eat. Oh, down here. All right.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Hey!
Is that Kame?
Well, there's some gold for you. Laura, look out.
Thanks, Jin, I'm good. But we have to save that man.
Look, it's only gonna fart on him. That's fine.
Spoiling for a fight.
Creep Ripox.
Brown cutter.
Spinning wheel.
Chances are high.
Stay there. Elemental ready. Conscious man.
We'll do what might be done. You're the right enemy in our Star Slam. The battle is not over yet. Indeed. Done something. You're right away.
Overconfidence leads to carelessness.
Such enemies are but a trifle with me here.
Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to warn you not to come any closer. I guess I need to be better at warnings, huh? Sorry you got attacked. Anyway, it's been a while. Didn't think I'd have to be saved by you guys again, but here we are. You recognize me, right? It's Kame. Remember, you helped me with the monster/bridge situation? I had a feeling we'd bump into each other again. What a coincidence, eh? Crud, I gotta hurry, otherwise my old man will lay into me again. Sorry, I have to dash. Thanks for saving my skin. I'll see you back at the capital. Okie dokie, that's all we came here for, apparently. How did he get here, anyway? And how did he get back? Inquiring minds want to know.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Oof, that stings. Did you seriously need to punch me? Shut your mouth, boy. Can't you see how much you put everyone out? A thrashing is exactly what you need. What was I supposed to do? I got attacked by monsters. I'm not prepared for something like that. And anyway, all this because of a bit of gardening gets pushed back by a day? That's way out of proportion. Bit of gardening? I'll show you a bit of gardening, you.
Mr. Niddle, control yourself.
This is getting out of hand. Fool, do you think it's just some garden? This is the royal garden of the King of Torna we're talking about. I know all that. Oh, you do you? The state of this garden will remind our liege of the disarray his land is in after the war. And you're fine with that? What if someone comes forward, says our king can't even keep his garden in good condition? If it reaches his royal ears, his brilliance may dim, and that may impact his rule. Down that path lies chaos and misery. Dad, come on, it's just a garden. I think you're going to be more concerned about the social security they're cutting. I'm telling you, it's more than that. You'd better learn to listen, boy. There's more at stake than you know. Well, I guess you're a big deal, huh, Pops? Even though I don't get it. Still talking back? You must really miss the taste of my knuckles. It's not what I mean. I might not 100% understand, but I'm open to the possibility that you're right. Just a possibility, mind you. I still think you're probably wrong. I don't know if what you say is true, but I guess it might be, so I guess I'll keep helping you with your work. Is that right? Well, that's very nice of you to say. Well, you'll have to give me something as well, like words of encouragement, some coaching, or whatever. Because I tell you, I've had enough taste of your fist to last me several lifetimes. It's not very tasty. I don't like your knuckle sandwiches, Dad. You're a bad cook. If I wanted your opinions on how to raise a son, I'd have asked you.
I'm so happy they finally reached an understanding.
Is that really what that is, Hayes? Is that really what that is?
Hayes? How is that an understanding? Just look at how happy and content they look. Doesn't that speak volumes?
So son likes to be abused. He's a masochist. In any case, I'm glad the gardens have finally been put in order. I mean, the world is full of bad people. Thank you, everyone. At last I can bring His Majesty some good news. That is a positive outcome. Now, if there's anything else we can... Surely you jest, Lord Hugo. My heart could not withstand any more second-hand embarrassment.
May the architect grant you a long life and good fortune, Mr. Niddle.
Yes. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Community gained.
I am honored.
Loyal subject, Niddle. Prince Adam, such sterling work. The gardens look just like they've not been attacked by an Aegis. Super. The people of the capital give thanks.
You really shouldn't have.
Loyalist gardener, Bry. Thanks for getting some sense into my fool of a son, your lordships. I'd love to build a magnificent garden for you, if you'd let me. No, if you'd let us. Not with the way that you treat your son. Alright, so now we got a quest from you. We can add you straight up. Trail of Destruction complete.
You can rest easy now.
2270 gold, 3070 XP, 162 SP, Telepathic Bell, Aggro Attack up 2, Critical up 2. All the rubble has been cleared out, and the gardener Bry, along with his son Kame, will get to work on the garden. The city's former glory is a step away. Love-hate sausage. I want some love-hate sausage. Alright, but it is about time for me to take a short break. These are taking a little bit longer than I expected. But then again, there is a lot of them to do, so, you know, what do you expect? But for those watching on YouTube, we will be back with the next episode. For those watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere because we will be back momentarily.